Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
The Ripple versus SEC case is moving along nicely, and a few key decisions are expected this week. Legal experts believe that the case's rulings will clear up any misunderstandings about the nature of certain tokens, while also laying the groundwork for future regulations. The SEC versus XRP case is exposing potential flaws in the SEC's investigation. Multiple decisions on the SEC's request for reconsideration of the Hinman emails could be made this week by court. Estabrook notes from a 2018 meeting between Garlinghouse and then SEC Commissioner Roisman were revealed in Garlinghouse's response. The SEC asked the court to reconsider its previous decision regarding a clean draft of Bill Hinman's June 14, 2018 speech. The commission believes that the DPP protects all such documents. The judge, on the other hand, does not agree. According to the SEC, the court based its decision on a single document that the defendants chose to emphasize. The court did not consider the other 67 emails that contained Hinman's speech draft. The SEC's opposition to Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse motion is awaiting a decision. Following the two memos, it is being referred to as a specific piece of evidence in the case. The SEC has filed a response to Ripple's motion for the disclosure of Estabrook notes. These are the notes from a meeting between former SEC Commissioner Elad Roisman and Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse on November 9, 2018, just before the SEC declared the XRP token a security. The notes will determine whether Garlinghouse was aware that the XRP token sales were unregistered securities. However, the case's rulings have so far proven to be a path that leads to determining the nature of many cryptocurrencies. JCHNCD212 also posted another interesting message board on Twitter, which we found interesting. Guys, this week I came upon a very interesting website. See the link in the description below. It's called Stable Pool, and everyone who registers on their website until October 31st will receive up to $50 in crypto. It's a new platform, but during the first week, they received more than $80 million of investments. They also have a partnership with a Japanese exchange called TaoTaoX.com. When you go to their website, you can immediately claim the free $50. After that, you go to Top Up on the left side of the screen. Then at the right, you select a currency and enter the amount you want to deposit. After that, you are free to go and earn money. Note, I'm not a financial advisor, and investing is always at your own risk. This caught the attention of other prominent members of the XRP community, including @Digital Asset Buy, who shared the same on his timeline. He mentioned that what's on the message board could be nothing, but it's also quite intriguing. Anyone else heard the rumor? The message board asked. Settled. The entire team working on the SEC versus Ripple case has been reassigned. It will be a week before the public learns of the news. The Securities and Exchange Commission is now hiring to prosecute illegal currencies. However, we can't completely dismiss what's being said. Something seems to be floating around in the air here. At the same time, it could be absolutely nothing. We had BitBoy with his September prediction just last year. It's been 6 months and nothing has happened. Same situation here. Someone could be slinging words around and claiming to have a reliable source. It's the same old stuff we've been seeing for the past few months. We have no choice but to wait. We can only guess what's going on behind closed doors right now. Nobody can be too certain. Now let's move on to a tweet from Gary Gensler last month. We need to make sure that all of our markets work for all Americans, he said. I discussed how we can accomplish this on The problem with @Jon Stewart. Keep an eye on the interview. Following this tweet, Dennis Kelleher, a Twitter user, stated that the whistleblowers had gone to the SEC for 16 years with evidence of Madoff's Ponzi schemes, but the SEC had ignored them. This was one of the most egregious failures of the SEC's ever. The SEC could have saved thousands of Americans billions of dollars if it had done its job. John Deaton even remarked on this, claiming that Gensler's attempt to blame the SEC for Madoff was possibly the greatest spin ever. And now that Gensler has mentioned Madoff, we can go back and refresh our memories. On the Ethereum Free Pass, we've been blowing the whistle on Ethereum for over a year, and founders are still assisting in the concealment of whales in Ethereum initial coin offerings. And it all boils down to what's going on in the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit right now. This isn't about Ripple or the cryptocurrency world. It's about how the Securities and Exchange Commission is rigged. Aside from that, we have a tweet from Charles Gasparino who shares something Eleanor Terrett tweeted. SEC Chair Gary Gensler is heavily invested in an emerging markets ETF with a 3% exposure to Russia, according to the most recent financial disclosures. Big money managers like BlackRock have been working with the SEC on an informal task to exempt them from a 2016 law that limits the amount of illiquid funds they can hold. This indicates that Gensler will vote to change laws that affect his own investments. This simply demonstrates a significant conflict of interest. Eleanor Terrett also tweeted about having Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, appear on Fox Business to discuss the impact of Russia's removal from SWIFT, as well as the larger conversation surrounding the crypto markets. Gasparino will almost certainly ask questions about the SEC lawsuit. Another video we'd like you to watch is one in which Gary Gensler stated on August 3rd, 2021, that the SEC has never lost a case. However, there is a section from March 3rd, 2022, in which he states that the SEC suffers losses from time to time. Gary Gensler, according to John Deaton, has probably been told that Ripple is capable of a complete victory. As a result, Judge Netburn's decision to reconsider is even more significant. The SEC will only come to the table if and when it is asked to turn over the 63 Hinman speech emails and possibly other notes. We can now move on to the final segment of today's video, where we'll talk about how the world's reserve currencies have evolved over the last 120 years. We've always believed that digital currencies will eventually replace the US dollar as the world's reserve currency as the digital era progresses. In a tweet, Peter Schiff stated that the United States has sent China a clear message to sell all US dollars and treasuries as soon as possible. This will be a huge problem for the US, especially with the Fed's balance sheet shrinking as well. The bond market in the United States will collapse, bringing the U.S. economy and stock market down with it. However, this has always been the plan. Crash all the economies and replace them with digital currencies that everyone agrees on. By design, a new world order is emerging. As we come to the end of today's video, Jake Chervinsky reminds us that it's a good idea to get your cryptocurrency off of exchanges and into your own wallets as soon as possible, just in case. Two risks he believes may occur. One possibility is that Russia will try to hack exchanges and steal cryptocurrency in retaliation for the sanctions. In a tense situation like this, he adds, you never know what Congress or regulators will do. Furthermore, Ukraine has been steadily gaining support from various countries, organizations, and crypto firms since the beginning of the Russia-Ukraine crisis. Since the attacks on February 24th, a number of organizations have offered support and solidarity in the form of fiat currency, cryptocurrencies, food, equipment, and even social media posts. Ripple recently mentioned its $1 million support for Ukraine in a Twitter post. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees and the World Central Kitchen will split the funds. The Ripple team intends to bolster both organizations' efforts in assisting the exodus of people from Ukraine to neighboring countries. Ripple will also support its employees' donations to non-governmental organizations and will collaborate with the global XRP community to develop a crypto-to-cash direct giving program for Ukrainians. Beyond the XRP, the case is significant because all companies that the SEC has sued for selling cryptocurrencies in an unregistered securities offering have settled or shut down their blockchains before an enforcement action went to trial. The cryptocurrency industry has long complained about litigation-based regulation, and the Ripple case is where the rubber meets the road, with the company fighting back hard. If it loses, the utility of most cryptocurrencies, not just XRP, will be questioned.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.